My name is nadelso Cossa. I'm the director of the film The Nice Still Smell of Gunpowder. Well, it's marvelous to be in the Marrakech Film Festival. It's my third time. I've been here for the Atlas Workshop in the first edition in 2019, where the project won the first prize. For me, it's like a compensation to come back again with a film in the festival. Well, I'm very happy, and I hope the festival can last for many more editions, so that we can bring again our next films to the festival. Yeah. Well, The Nice Still Smell of Gunpowder is a film that resonates around the civil war in Mozambique. It's a film that I made completely for a personal experience of war, because when I used to spend the summer holidays in my grandma's village, she used to tell me that the bombardments of the rebels of the civil war were actually fireworks. So because I don't have the memory of the war, the violent memory, I have only the happy memories of the war. I decided to go back now to ask my grandma why she turned the war into fiction or into a false memory. So the film is more like a construction of this failed memory, and also the memory of her being lost, because she has Alzheimer now, so she can't remember a lot of things that happened in the past. So the film has a lot of silence, representing, of course, not only the silence of my grandmother, but the silence of the country when it comes to civil war, because we don't really talk about this violent past a lot, because people tend to not decide not to talk about. The silence, it's more present than the talking of the war in Mozambique. So this film, it's, let's say, I cannot say a essay, but it's more like a film that tries to create and finds its own form throughout the entire film. It's normally should be a documentary, but the film intertwines in between reality and fiction, so it's a film that it's not really the classical interviews and archive, but it's more like real people kind of representing what happens in the past. Because we have a former rebel who actually became a character and became an actor of his own atrocities. So we see him going mad, we see him denying his past and being cast out of the village, because the village are asking why he perpetrated and why he did the atrocities in the past. He also lives, he is married with a woman of a daughter of a man who he killed in the past. So they have love. They have found love. So love became like a theme of the film, in a way. So to seek for forgiveness. We have this beautiful example of reconciliation through those two couples, and I think the film kind of breeds this urgency to reflect around the civil war, but also to find the answers of forgiveness. So yeah, it's a film that sometimes amazes me, even though I'm a director of the film, because I think it's really important, not only for my country, but also for any universal, there is a universal language in the film, so I think it resonates for any culture around the world. Moroccan cinema. Well, first I admire. I think it's very poetic. It's beautiful cinema. Although I don't really, I have not seen many films, but I know, for example, The Mother of All Lies. The director won. The film won the Golden the main prize, I think, last year in the festival. So I think it's the most updated filmography of the Moroccan cinema, and I think it's more personal. The stories are very personal. But I see wonders in the future, to be honest, because I mean the fact that you have a festival like Marrakech, it's already a win, because many African countries don't really have a festival in this dimension. So I think it's a great door to really start showing the best of Moroccan, and of course give voice to the Moroccan artists and authors. So yeah, I mean, I think your future is very bright. Well, I didn't consider yet, but for sure, I mean, my first money, I mean, the first money to make this film came from this festival, the development money. So I have a lot of Moroccan. There's a lot of Moroccan influence in the film, like in terms of production, of course. But well, I hope I can collaborate in any way, whatever production-wise or creative-wise, because I think your cinema is very pure. I mean, it's not very industrialized. It's more artisanal. So, and I like this kind of cinema, the cinema that speaks with the personal side of life and not the industrial. And I think it's really important to start talking about the issues that we tend to ignore, or the political side tends to ignore. So yeah, I mean, let's hope in the future we can make a collaboration in between Mozambican cinema and Moroccan cinema. Yeah. Well, I like the light. I mean, you mean any detail that amaze me. I like the light and the welcoming. People are very welcoming. And the hospitality is it's amazing. It's super amazing. The tea, it's also amazing, of course. I mean, this festival, to be concrete, I think it's really interesting in the networking perspective, because I mean there is Atlas Workshop here. You get to meet other producers and directors from around African countries and Maghreb, and Middle East. So I think it's really important, because then you can really connect, and you can also find ways to produce your next films. So, and I mean, even the festival itself, they bring great guests, like, I mean, from not only from American, but from European cinema. So it's everything intertwined in one space. So I think it's already a big win. To be selected here, it's already great. And of course, there are chances that our films or our next projects can really get selected or really get founded by future producers, or and other festivals who also attend the Marrakech International Film Festival. Marhaba, maybe, or salam. Oh, I don't know, shukran, but this is for Arabic. This is more. This is what I know. But yeah, marhaba. I like marhaban. Right? Did I pronounce right? Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I know. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.